The rape of innocence, female genital mutilation and circumcision in the United States of America. Consent of the circumcised determines whether circumcision is child abuse, not the intent of the circumciser. Circumcision throws a child into a pit of terror. You know that children may develop symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder resulting from child sexual abuse, even without actual or even threatened injury or violence. So ask yourself as I read where the forced cutting of healthy genital flesh falls in this list of child abuse criteria. Physical abuse: striking, kicking, shoving, slapping, burning, bruising, choking, or shaking, or cutting, genitalia. Child sexual abuse: asking or pressuring a child to have sexual contact regardless of the outcome, showing adult genitalia to a child, showing pornography to a child, touching a child with adult genitals, touching a child's genitals, viewing the child's genitals, even without physical contact, using a child to produce child pornography, or cutting the healthy genital flesh of an infant. Psychological and emotional abuse: bullying, intimidation, physical mistreatment, trickery, name-calling, ridicule, degradation, destruction of personal property, torture or destruction of a pet, excessive criticism, inappropriate or excessive demands, withholding communication, routine labeling, humiliation, or strapping a child down and cutting his genitals even while he is screaming all the while for attention to please stop this. So what do you think? Is circumcision less or more than physical abuse? Is circumcision less or more than child sexual abuse? Is circumcision less or more than psychological or emotional abuse? Is circumcision less or more than child abuse? A child, whether female or male, can't possibly consent, and therefore any adult who harms a child in any way is committing a crime. Experts say that sexual assaults on children are far more serious than those on an adult because of the innocence of the child victim, and also because of the long-term psychological impact of assault on the child. Signs to watch out for that indicate child abuse: genital pain or bleeding, fearful behavior, nightmares, depression, abnormal fears, abdominal pain, bedwetting, attempts to run away, sudden change in self-confidence, headaches, stomach aches, school failure, extremely passive or aggressive behavior, failure to gain weight, especially in infants, or sudden dramatic weight gain, desperately affectionate behavior, or social withdrawal. Long-term effects of child abuse include the development of addictive behavior, borderline personality disorder, falling prey to cults and religions, depression, grandiosity, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, propensity to re-victimization in adulthood, drug and alcohol abuse, criminal behaviors, and other problems. Some believe that the only feasible remedy for crime of every description is the prevention of child abuse. Currently, child abuse statistics do not include circumcision. So if you add circumcision to the figures, then you find that a vast majority of males have been sexually abused. For over 60 years, since World War II, we have had an epidemic of child sexual abuse in our country. Your great-grandfather, grandfather, and father were likely to have been sexually abused by circumcision. We have a very traumatized male population. Much healing is needed. It is imperative we heal the abused and end the abuse. Those who perpetrate this socially sanctioned form of child abuse are circumcision's own victims. They simply pass it on. Will you please help end this cycle of abuse? Thank you.